Hello everybody, I'm Mrs. Madhavi Salodkar. I'm going to take Business Statistics Paper 1 for SY BCom. The first topic, the name of the topic is Theory of Attributes. So SY BCom, Business Statistics Paper 1, course code is 236 bracket F, Savitribai Phule Pune University, revised syllabus 2019 pattern, semester 3, unit 1, lecture 1. There are 14 lectures allocated to this topic, theory of attributes, up to order 3 only. Unit 1. The contents of the topic are introduction, classification, notation, dichotomy, types of classes, order of a class, dot operator to find the relation between class frequencies, up to order 3. Fundamental set of class frequencies, consistency up to 3 attributes, independence and association of 2 attributes, Yule's coefficient of association, examples and problems. So theory of attributes. Many times we need to analyze qualitative data. The tools required in such situations are discussed here. Mainly, the interrelation between two qualitative characteristics is studied using coefficient of association. It is similar to correlation in case of quantitative variables. Introduction. Sometimes it becomes essential to collect the data according to qualitative characteristic. For example, result of the candidate. It is recorded as pass or fail. Similarly, blood group, sex, religion, marital status, etc. are qualitative characteristics or attributes. So definition of attributes. A qualitative characteristic is called as attribute. For example, sex, nationality, literacy, etc. We classify attributes into different groups according to similarities. For example, we make several groups of successful candidates according to grades such as first class, second class, third class. Similarly, sex-wise groups are male and female. Dichotomy. When we classify the observations by making two groups, the classification is called as dichotomy. In dichotomous situations, we put all items possessing a particular attribute in one group and remaining in other group. In other words, we classify the observations according to presence or absence of an attribute for dichotomous classification. Manifold classification. If we classify the observations into more than two groups, then the classification is called as manifold classification. For example, religion-wise classification. Classification according to the level of education. Recording response of questions such as how was the performance of the player? The response may be excellent, good, average, bad, worst, etc. Notation. Dichotomy. When we classify the observations making two groups, the classification is called as dichotomy. It is customary to denote the presence of attribute by capital letters ABC and absence of corresponding attribute by Greek letters alpha, beta, gamma. For example, if A denotes male, then alpha denotes female. Sometimes An observation is described with the help of two or more attributes simultaneously. For example, rural male. In this case, we use combination of two attributes. Accordingly, if A denotes rural, B denotes male, then AB denotes rural male. Alpha beta denotes urban female, alpha B denotes urban male, and A beta denotes rural female. Further, if C denotes literate person, then ABC denote rural literate male, A beta gamma will denote rural illiterate male, etc. Class symbols such as A, AB, A beta C denote a class of observations. Class frequency. The number of observations belonging to a particular class is called as class frequency. It is denoted by the respective class symbol enclosed in brackets. For example, bracket A denotes frequency of A, frequency of class A. Bracket A beta denotes frequency of class A beta. Positive attributes. The attributes denoted by capital letters A, B, C, etc. are called as positive attributes. Negative attributes. The attributes denoted by Greek letters alpha, beta, gamma are called as negative attributes. Positive classes. The classes denoted by capital letters or combination of capital letters are called as positive classes. For example, A, AB, BC, ABC are positive classes. Negative classes. The classes denoted by Greek letters or combination of Greek letters are called as negative classes. For example, alpha, alpha beta, alpha gamma, beta gamma, alpha beta gamma are negative classes. Order of a class. A class denoted by a combination of n attributes is called as nth order class. Therefore, A, B, alpha, beta are first order classes. AB, alpha, beta, A beta, alpha B are second order classes. ABC, alpha BC, A beta C, alpha beta C, A B gamma, alpha B gamma, A beta gamma and alpha beta gamma are third order classes. Ultimate class frequencies. The frequency of classes of highest order are called as ultimate class frequencies. If we use only one attribute A, then bracket A and bracket alpha are two ultimate class frequencies. If two attributes A and B are used for classification, then bracket AB, bracket alpha beta, bracket A beta and bracket alpha B are four ultimate class frequencies. If we use three attributes A, B, C, we get the following 8 ultimate class frequencies. Bracket ABC, bracket A beta C, bracket AB gamma, bracket A beta gamma, bracket alpha BC, bracket alpha beta C, bracket alpha B gamma and bracket alpha beta gamma. Total number of class frequencies we will calculate. Consider the case of two attributes. Then n, number of frequencies n, the order is 0, number of classes is 1. A, B, alpha, beta, there are 4 number of classes, the order becomes 1. If you take two attributes together, then AB, alpha B, A beta, alpha beta. So number of classes are 4 and order is 2. So take the total. 4 plus 4 plus 1 becomes 9. Thus, the total number of class frequencies of all orders is 9, that is 3 square. We summarize below classes in case of 3 attributes A, B, C. So again we can put the same type of table. Order for n, the order is 0 and number of classes 1. If there are 3 attributes, then A, B, C, alpha, beta, gamma. Number of classes are 6 and order is 1. If you take second order, then we have to consider 2 attributes together, AB, A beta, alpha B, alpha beta, BC, beta C, B gamma, beta gamma, AC, alpha C, A gamma and alpha gamma. So number of classes becomes 12. And for 3 attributes, ABC, A beta C, AB gamma, A beta gamma, alpha BC, alpha beta C, alpha B gamma and alpha beta gamma. So there are total 8 frequencies. So 8 plus 12 plus 6 plus 1. The total frequencies are 27. So we can generalize this concept as total number of class frequencies is 27, that is 3 cube. Thus, in general, for n attributes, the total number of class frequencies will be 3 raised to n. Now, see the relations among the class frequencies. Let n be the total frequency. Suppose A denotes attribute male, then total frequency is equal to number of males plus number of females. So n is equal to bracket A plus bracket alpha. Similarly, if B is employed person, then n is equal to B plus beta. So these are the two relations among the class frequencies. See the remaining relations further. Number of males is equal to number of employed males plus number of unemployed males. So bracket A is equal to bracket AB plus bracket A beta. Bracket B is equal to bracket AB plus bracket alpha beta. Bracket alpha is equal to bracket alpha B plus bracket alpha beta. Bracket beta is equal to bracket A beta plus bracket alpha beta. So these 6 frequencies can be put in the tabular form as, so relations from 1 to 6 can be summarized and remembered easily with the help of following table. A alpha total, B beta total and n. Write down this tabular form. AB becomes AB, bracket AB. A beta becomes bracket A beta. So AB plus A beta is bracket A. Alpha B plus alpha beta becomes bracket alpha. AB plus alpha B becomes bracket B. A beta plus alpha beta becomes bracket beta. So A plus alpha becomes n. B plus beta becomes n. The same relations can be put in the chart format as follows. So the above relations can also be remembered easily by the following chart. So n is divided in 2 parts, A plus alpha. A is subdivided in AB and A beta. So AB plus A beta becomes bracket A. Alpha B plus alpha beta becomes bracket alpha. And A plus alpha becomes n. Similarly, n is divided in 2 parts, B and beta. B is subdivided in 2 parts again, AB and alpha B. Beta is subdivided in 2 parts, A beta and alpha beta. Then AB plus alpha B becomes bracket B. A beta plus alpha beta becomes bracket beta. B plus beta becomes bracket n. We can express the class frequencies in terms of positive class frequencies as follows. Alpha is equal to n minus a, bracket alpha is equal to n minus bracket a, bracket beta is equal to n minus bracket b, bracket alpha b is equal to b minus ab, bracket a beta is equal to a minus bracket ab, bracket alpha beta is equal to n minus a minus b plus ab. See the example with the help of which we can understand the concept. Given the following frequencies, obtain the remaining class frequencies. AB is equal to 20, bracket A beta is equal to 10, bracket alpha B is equal to 15, bracket alpha beta is equal to 55. The information is given to us. We have to find the remaining class frequencies. So first of all, we will write the table A alpha total, B beta total. The first value which is given is AB. So AB is equal to 20, A beta is equal to 10, alpha B is equal to 15 and alpha beta is equal to 55. So we have to find the remaining class frequencies. 20 plus 10 becomes bracket A, that is equal to 30. 15 plus 55 becomes 70. So bracket alpha is equal to 70. We know that A plus alpha is equal to n. So 30 plus 70 becomes 100. Same way 20 plus 15 becomes 35. Bracket B is 35. 10 plus 55 becomes 65. Bracket beta is equal to 65. So if you observe 35 plus 65, the total is 100. Second example. A report regarding examination is given below. Total number of candidates appeared in an examination is 1000. There are 550 boys among 1000. 700 candidates were successful. Number of successful boys is 300. Find the number of successful girls, number of unsuccessful girls and number of unsuccessful boys. So we will solve this problem. In this example, there are two attributes A and B. So let A denote attribute boy, then alpha denote girl. B denote successful candidate, then beta denote unsuccessful candidate. We are given that capital N is equal to 1000, bracket A is equal to 550, bracket B is equal to 700 and bracket AB is equal to 300. Now we have to find the values of number of successful girls. So we can see that successful candidate we denote by B and girl is denoted by alpha. So number of successful girls, the notation used is alpha B. Number of unsuccessful girls, unsuccessful candidate we have taken as beta and girl is alpha. So number of unsuccessful girls will be denoted by alpha beta. Number of unsuccessful boys, boy is denoted by A and unsuccessful is denoted by beta. So we have to find the value of A beta. So we know how to write the values in tabular form as A alpha total, B beta total. So first of all, write down the blank format of the table and then fill the things which are given to us. The values which are given as the value of n is 1000. So we'll write n is equal to 1000. Bracket A. So frequency of A is 550. Bracket B is 700. So write down bracket B is equal to 700. And AB value is 300. So write down AB is equal to 300. Then we will find the remaining class frequencies. We know that A plus alpha is equal to n. So definitely alpha value can be calculated. How to calculate this value? 1000 minus 550 becomes 450. Same way B plus beta is equal to n. Therefore beta value can be calculated as 1000 minus 700 becomes 300. AB value is given to us. So alpha B value can be calculated as 700 minus 300 becomes 400. Then find out A beta value. How to get this value? Bracket A minus bracket AB. So 550 minus 300 becomes 250. Same way 450 minus 400 will give you value 50. So number of successful girls is alpha B, alpha and B, that is equal to 400. Number of successful girls is equal to 400. Number of unsuccessful girls, alpha beta, is equal to 50, and number of unsuccessful boys is equal to A beta. What is the value of A beta? A beta is 250.